What is good, guys? My name is Tatsumi and welcome back again for another Grand Summoners video. And a new legend rises under the banner of Light Unit, and his name is the Young Isliid. Yeah, since JP Grand Summoners releases a new information of this unit, and that is what we are going to look today. This human light elemental warrior doesn't just bring damage, he defines it. So today we're breaking down exactly why Young Isliid may be the strongest early burst DPS and arch battery we've ever seen. So from his skill set to his super arts, from his passive abilities to his best possible teammates in the future. So let's dive in. Starting off with Young Isliid build. So Young Isliid is actually a light unit and belongs to human race with a powerful hybrid equipment layout, and he brings a 6-star magical slot with a 5-star physical slot for extra damage, and at 7-star you can change the 5-star defense or a support equipment slot, which adds a serious team flexibility. And if I were you, if I pull this Young Isliid, then I would definitely give him the 7-star, and he really deserves it to get your support slot equipment, which adds serious team flexibility. So whether you're building for full aggression or team balance, this layout works. So let's talk about Young Isliid's skills. So his skill has a short cooldown or short 12 seconds cooldown and deals light damage physical while also increasing his own arts by 30. But here's the kicker: if you use it within the first 90 seconds of the quest, he gets an extra 70 arts. So by that means he gains 100 arts in one skill for free. And next, his arts or normal arts deals 22,000% light physical damage and buff all allies stats by 30% for 20 seconds. And it also reduces the enemy's evasion rate by 30%, which is pretty cool and not a wasted skill out there. It's really useful skill arts, to be honest, and perfect for high miss situation or precision based teams. Yeah, that is right. And now here's the real power of this Young Isliid, his true arts. So the true art deals 80,000 light physical damage, but it's not just a raw damage, and for 50 seconds, yes, 50 seconds, that is a high duration for a true art. Enemies take 50% more damage thanks to his massive damage resistance debuff, and Isliid boosts his own super crit rate by 50%. So for some explanation here for you guys who doesn't know what is super crit rate are. So super crit rate basically ignores the enemy's defense, and the damage goes up to 3 times multiplier from the normal damage. So that is a super crit rate, by the way, and this basically guarantees he'll hit like a truck every time with that 50 seconds duration. And now what's more with his super arts, so this is what turns him from great to game breaking. And the super arts damage is mid, to be honest. It only deals 160,000% light magical damage. So yeah, and that 160,000% light damage is magical. Yes, that's right, it's magical and not a physical. Well, this will give him a shift that gives him mixed scaling potential from physical to magical, but more importantly, all allies gains additional 50 arts instantly, and light allies also gains a 150% damage for 45 seconds. So regarding with these additional abilities here, it actually good for light units. So yeah, light units are cooking, bro. Light units are cooking. So we already have Kenshin, the best support for light units, and also the coming up Saitama, Ascended Saitama looming around in the corner, and with the additional Emperor Isliid as a massive battery arch general as well. And with this young Isliid, if this comes in global soon, then this hill will be the additional team for most broken or overpowered unit, and yeah, especially for light teams. So, and if you use this within the first 90 seconds of the quest, and this will gives you another 50% light damage is stackable. So regarding with this one, we don't know if the 150 light damage is stackable as well, or the 50 light damage is only the one is stackable. So we don't have any further information yet, but we'll let you know, or I will pin in the comment once we have the right info. So for now, that's a total of 200% stackable light damage that he can provide to all allies, and that will benefit for light teams. So yeah, it's like it snowballs into insane team wide nukes. Anyways, we got a new team meta in the future. Alright, so yeah, so for the passive abilities, Young Isliid passive are just as correct, and this is gonna be his unique passive ability that no one ever has in the game so far. So at the start of the battle, all allies gain 30 arch instantly in every wave. So meaning to say, in any unit, so it's not just for light units, in every unit that is in his party will gain 30 arch gauge instantly at the start of each wave. So if his lead HP is more than 80%, he also gains a 100% quit rate. This is where he gets his super quit rate. So this is not a guaranteed though. So you will need another quit rate buffer instead of just regarding on this possibility. So yeah, Kenshin will be his best. Kenshin will be the one that is best in slot support for this one. So on top of it, also gets a 10% resistance to magic damage. So that means he's not just for a damage dealer, he's also your arch battery and self-sufficient critical engine unit. So, and yeah, I would like also to talk about the true weapon here. His true weapon, Heaven's Gate, is actually tailored made for this unit. And yeah, once you go into the passive ability, then this equipment is not only tailored for this unit, it's actually tailored for every unit that has physical equipment into it. So it skill deals 10,000% light physical damage and reduces enemies light resistance by 30%. But here is the kicker, the passive ability. It gives 70% physical damage plus 1 arch gauge per second when used by Young Isliid. So yeah, and here is the other ability, not just for Isliid, for everyone who has a 5-star physical, he can use this weapon. So at the start of each wave, the user gains 20 arch gauge instantly, and it refreshes its cooldown, and that's the best equipment for arch gauge battery as well. And it's not only for Isliid, this can be activated for every unit that has a 5-star physical slot, and then you could be using this in your equipment slot for, especially for multiple waves like mines. So yeah, if you were to ask me, so is Young Isliid worth it? Absolutely. With a top tier scaling, insane burst, team-wide arch battery capabilities, and early game dominance, he is a must full for light teams, especially if you have Genshin or wanted to pull Saitama as well. Then this unit probably your best in slot damage dealer in that team. So yeah, he's a must pull for light teams and a staple in any early nuke strategies, especially mines. So that was your full breakdown of Young Isliid, the Emperor of Light, and possibly the strongest early game arch engine in the game. Yeah, he is the strongest early game arch engine in the game. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like and subscribe and drop your favorite Isliid build in the comments below. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Later.